Good evening to one and all. I'm here doing a video of Holy Innocents Church and School area, which is situated along Ayshford in St. Thomas. First of all, I am starting in the churchyard of Holy Innocents Anglican Church, which is situated at Ayshford, St. Thomas in Barbados. Ayshford, spelled Ayshford. Holy Innocents is the final resting place of most of my ancestors, my maternal ancestors, which should be my mother's family, such as my great-grandmother, some of my great aunts and great uncles, and one aunt, my second aunt, and many cousins. So I have lots of family resting in this cemetery. My family's roots originated in the parish of St. Thomas, in the nearby Vault Road and Carrington's village. Then they moved out and branched out. Some of them branched out into St. Joseph. That is how my mother, one of my aunts, and two uncles were born in the parish of St. Joseph in a place called Branchbury. But the roots started up here in the parish of St. Thomas, in Carrington's village and the Vault Road. So I'm looking at the belfry where the bell is for Holy Innocents Church, which was placed here around 1990 when they were building the front porch. And this is the multi-purpose center for Holy Innocents Church. You can see the breadfruit tree here. This is a rainy evening, so what you are hearing now are raindrops dropping on this pipe. I will stay here a few minutes until this rain has subsided. I don't know when it will subside, but I know it should subside. It will subside. What I know that it would subside at some point. I don't know when, but it would have to at some point. So this is Holy Innocents Anglican Church. Do things a little differently today because of the rain. I don't know. This is supposed to be rainy season. We just passed through Hurricane Beryl. Hurricane Beryl just passed through us. And another tropical depression, tropical wave is on the way. So we are getting some of the effects of it. You see some of the rain falling over here. Where this black cow is. I'm praying that this rain will subside sometime soon, so we can get on with the vlog for the few minutes I have remaining out here until the sun goes down. It is minutes to 6 already. Can you see a cloud is trying to peep out now? I'm looking to do things a little differently this evening because of the rain. No leaving the church. So we'll go across by the school now. So this is back on Ayshford Long Road. As I said before, this Ayshford is spelled Ayshford. And this is the road to Harrison Cave. Where it's Mahogany. The school building here. So this is Holy Innocents Primary School. Holy Innocents Primary School, in which I read an article that they're planning to rename the O.C. Springer Primary School after one of the teachers, O.C. Springer, who taught here for a number of years. This is the school building here with the mural graphic on it that was done by Miss June Connell in 2005, depicting things in St. Thomas. You can see the former headmaster, Mr. Lester Vaughan, who also wrote the National Pledge of Barbados. You can see the monkey, which is at Mahogany. You can see the windmill, which is at Sturgis Plantation. And you can see all in the village and the Barbados top band playing the music and so on. And the school children down below. Primary school building. So this is where my family went to school. My grandmother, my great aunt, and great uncles and cousins. My first two aunts received their primary education here at Holy Innocents under Mr. Lester Vaughan. My aunts would have received their education under Mr. Vaughan, who was the principal here at Holy Innocents back in the 1950s and 60s. O.C. Springer also taught them, Miss Springer, who was a well-known teacher at the school. So this primary school, this wall structure was only built here in the 50s after the passing of Hurricane Janet, the hurricane that struck Barbados in September 1955, damaging many homes and killing many people. Hurricane Janet was a terrible hurricane. It destroyed many homes and we pushed many homes off of their foundations that they were originally on and removed them and placed them in the road and so on. Well, Holy Innocents Primary School sustained damage during that hurricane, so they had to, rebuild a new structure. And I think that this was the girls' school at the time as well. Girls' school, Holy Innocents girls' school. The boys' school was further up the road. So this pavement was placed here between late 2013 and early 2014 under the last government. The pavement was placed here so that pedestrians wouldn't have to be walking too close to the traffic. The pavement which placed here started from here by Holy Innocents Church and School all the way up to Harrison's Cave. So looking back down Ayshford Long Road again. At the bottom here will be Hotwell, which is the next settlement downhill from Holy Innocents, Hotwell Village in St. Thomas. Hotwell is the next settlement after Holy Innocent, Hopewell Village, and all down the long road. Ayshford long road. So the rain has subsided. So I will take you back to the churchyard. So as I said before, they do not bury people in this cemetery anymore. They bury them on the opposite side over here. This is the grave of George W.T. George Gooding. Who was born in 1903 and died in 1977. And Mildred Gooding, who was born in 1903 and died in 1974. Jeffrey T. Gooding, who was born in 1935 and died in 2014, and Sheila Gooding. So Jeffrey and Sheila are the two children. So they do not bury people in here anymore. They bury people on the other side now. They have lots of family laid to rest in this churchyard. This is the John W. Carrington tomb here, and his wife, Margaret. First of all, John W. Carrington died on the 22nd of January 1889 at the age of 53. And Margaret Williams, the wife of John W. Carrington of Letchmore Hall, St. Thomas, died on the 3rd of November 1881. And the grave of Walter Philip Smith, who died the 16th of June 1918 at the age of 82 years. And his wife Elizabeth Hines Chapman, who died on the 24th of October 1914 at the age of 76 years. In loving memory of Walter Carrington Smith, who was born on June 15, 1873 and died December 7, 1956, from Olivia and Phoebe, and also his wife Oliver, born the 10th of February 1886 and died the 6th of November 1960. Beatrice Lyle Smith, born the 10th of March 1872 and died the 10th of December 1922. And Phoebe Warren Smith, born the 30th of January 1871 and died the 21st of December 1962. So these Anglican churches have a lot of historical pieces in them that need to be registered. These are very historic churches in Barbados. You see the breadfruit tree. This is the bell up in here now. The bell here has been placed here since it has been removed from the bell tower up in here when they were building the front porch. This is the school building once again. This bell was rung by Mr. Daniel, Collis Donald Daniel, who was the former sexton of this church from 1941 until he died in 1993. My great uncle Gorman Levine was also the bell ringer here at one point as well. So the Levines from St. Thomas are my family, my aunts and cousins, my great aunts, my two aunts and cousins. This is Holy Innocents Church, the south porch. And this is the former vicarage, the vicarage where the priest used to live. Last priest that lived here was Reverend Light, Reverend Everton Light, who was the priest here from 1987 to 2011. So this church is filled with the Daniels, the Drakes, the Levines, and so on. These families, in sacred memory of the following families: William Green, John and Elizabeth Weeks, William and Walter Daniel, Lenora and Alan Daniel, and the Glasgow family. May they rest in peace. The grave of former organist Hudson DeCosta Drakes, who was the organist at Holy Innocents Church, and he was the principal of the Hillaby Turner's Hall Primary School. He's also a relative of mine. He's laid to rest here, and his wife as well. And the grave of Lester St. Clair Vaughan, who was the principal of Holy Innocents Primary School back in the 1950s and 60s. So Holy Innocents Church dates back to 1838. The Mahon grave and the Marshall grave. And this is the road that will carry back to Brian's Road in Rexham Hall, which is referred to by many residents as the line. And the boys' school used to be here, which later became the Vickers Club. They used to hold events here, both for the church and non-church activities and dances, and used to be held in there. The Vickers Club, which later got knocked down. The boys' school used to be here. And this is the pavilion here, the cricket pavilion. So thank you guys for watching now. Holy Innocents Church. It's back to 1839. Thank you guys for watching and have a blessed evening.